good news on the ESG front. Insurance company Lloyd's of London has announced its exit from a net zero alliance for insurers. This is the sixth insurance company in the last couple of weeks. The Net Zero Alliance, convened by the United Nations, seeks to commit group members composed of the world's leading insurers and reinsurers to fight climate change. As part of this, members have to transition their insurance and reinsurance underwriting portfolios to net zero greenhouse gas emissions by 2050. On Friday, Lloyd's of London quit the Net Zero Association, took the total members who have quit, not last couple of weeks, 1 week, last week alone, to 6, which represents a fifth of the total 30 members. Since March, the total of 10 members have walked.
Yeah, good.
This is really, really good. How about this one? Germans are questioning, remember, you right-wing American hate-mongering, malinformation delivering conspiracy theorists. We're not banning gas. We're not thinking about banning gas stoves or gas heaters. We're not doing it. Except we are. The Germans, such right-wing conspiracy theorists. Germans are criticizing a government plan to ban gas and oil boilers and replace them with electric heat pumps. Germany wants to become net zero by 2045. To this end, the government recently announced it's going to ban gas boilers, effectively forcing people to switch to heat pumps because our electricity will be much better for the planet. Yeah, because we won't be making any. The cost of the ban is estimated at over 9 billion euros, or $10 billion. And that's annually until 2028. So they're upset about it. They're starting to march in the streets as well. How about this one? This is the first time. This is how you know climate change is complete bullcrap. Okay? Because insurance companies are still writing 30-year insurance policies for Miami. Well, I thought it was going to be underwater.
Yeah, it seems like there's a lot of construction in Miami, too. I don't know if you've been there recently.
How do you get the insurance companies to do that? They're writing it. Wait, it's all going to be destroyed by water. How does anybody afford insurance on an island or on a coast or on Malibu? Okay. They can do it because global warming is bullcrap. Now, State Farm General Insurance has now stopped accepting all new application for business and personal lines of property and casualty insurance today for California. Now, see, you can't get insurance. Yeah. Because now they say, due to historic increases in construction cost outpacing inflation, rapidly growing catastrophe exposure, and challenging reinsurance market, the change does not affect existing home insurance if you already have that, just new. State Farm is one of California's biggest insurers, the biggest home insurer by premium volume. They say global warming. But what they're citing is wildfires, mudslides.
All from global warming.
Yeah, all of it from global warming. So here's what's going to happen. State Farm pulls out and says, we're not going to insure anything anymore. What happens? The government will step in and say, well, we got to have insurance. And so the United States government will step in to insure all those houses that really shouldn't be there, California. I mean, if you're worried about wildfires and mudslides and the coastline, you should just pack up all those houses and go away. You should go someplace like Puerto Rico. No, I like Puerto Rico. You should go someplace, well, maybe you'll be happy in Canada. I usually like Canada, but my love affair has gone away. You'll be happy there. They're already putting people to sleep. No pills for grandma. Let's kill her. You will love Canada. Now, let me take a 1-minute break and come back and tell you about Target. I feel so bad about what's happening to Target. Yeah, their losses are starting to pile up. People don't seem to be slowing down on this. And you'll never guess who's involved in making sure that they're ESG compliant. Oh, yeah. You know what? It's almost the same group of people that wanted those crazy, transgender nuns at the baseball game. Remember, they were canceled and they were like, whoa, we didn't realize our conscience, we couldn't sleep at night doing that. This wasn't because of pressure at all. We want those lesbian trans nuns right here for baseball, because baseball, apple pie, and transgenderism. That's what we've always said. Yeah, is it? Or was there a wee bit of pressure? We'll go there in 60 seconds. So there were bomb threats apparently at Target, but there weren't bomb threats at Target. So everybody was freaking out. See, this is what happens when you target LGBTQ people. Except it appears as though it was from LGBTQ people. But we found out that they are not violent. The extremist right is, but they didn't send it either. It appears as though this was Russian disinformation. What? Yes, we've tracked it down. The Russians are trying to make us hate each other. You think so? You think so? Now, the only problem is I have absolutely no trust in our FBI. FBI came out. We tracked it down. It was the Russians. Was it? Weren't you guys tracking down the Russians with Donald Trump? Yeah, but that was, that was different. He really did do that with a prostitute in a hotel. Oh, did he? So here's some good news. Target has lost about $10 billion. Stock keeps going down. People are leaving. Now, we just found out that they are big with educational people, special interest groups. Not necessarily associated with the teachers' unions, but they are with GLSEN, GLSEN, which is a bunch of other people that a lot of them are in the LGBTQI2+. Don't know what the S is. But anyway, it's a great network. And they have been working with the schools to make sure that teachers keep all of the information about your children transitioning there in the school. No, we're not going to tell any parents. The great thing is, if you didn't think Target was a problem before, I just want you to know that they donated at least $2.1 million to GLSEN so they could, teach the districts and the students how to hide their transgenderism and their transitions from their parents. And I think that is, yeah. Yeah. So if you just wanted a little extra, understanding of why maybe you shouldn't be pushing what I believe are the greatest shopping carts in America, why you should not be pushing those shopping carts, How about that one? I mean, unless you don't have a problem with Target helping people in school keep information about your children from you.